Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon in Cancer reading for my dearest Aquarius. So Aquarius, this new moon is taking place on July 9th or 10th, depending on where you are in the world. And it represents the first steps on the new and higher path the eclipses have laid out for us. So this new moon is in the nurturing and protective sign of Cancer, connects us with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So Uranus is here to make sure that change happens. Neptune brings imagination and the possibility of a cherished dream to the mix. And Pluto will ensure you release something you've been holding on to that's been holding you back. We also, right before this new moon, we have Venus opposing Saturn and squaring Uranus. So Venus wants to indulge in love, luxuries, and the finer things in life, while Saturn is here to provide reasons why some or all of the above just can't happen, or at least not for right now. So we may experience restrictions and limitations in our love lives, finances, or even both. And Uranus and Venus are going to have a brief little spat, and the end result is that we're going to be encouraged to get out of our romantic and financial comfort zones. So we're about to be more innovative and experimental when it comes to cash flow and romance. All right, my dear Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us. And while I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys like, share, subscribe. Take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what this new moon in Cancer has for us. Messages for Aquarius, please, for this new moon in Cancer. So the energy that you're bringing into this new moon is the Six of Cups in reverse. So some of my Aquas out there, you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could have some water placements. But what I'm seeing here is that somebody needs to release something from the past or shift their focus. Some of you could be in separation from a soulmate. Some of you could have had an argument with somebody that you love. It could also be just there's something from your past that now needs to be released that wasn't in balance, okay? So let's go ahead and see what you need to release here. The Five of Cups in reverse, so beautiful. This is about you shifting your focus. This is exactly what I was talking about. Some of you guys, you've either experienced a rejection, or you guys with a very heavy heart had to say goodbye to someone or something. Now, this may not necessarily be a romance, okay? It could be a friendship. It could be a living situation. It could also be a job. But what I'm seeing here, because the Five of Cups in reverse takes us back to the Four of Cups, which is moon in Cancer. And that's this new moon, you guys. This water energy is coming through really strong. But what I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups is somebody here is focused, or was, or maybe is still focused on what has been lost. Some of you, I just heard, I've wasted so much time in this position or in this relationship or on this argument. And many of you guys, you're shifting your focus, and Spirit wants you to know that there is no such thing as a waste of time. There's been a lot of progress here because your focus is shifting to that Two of Cups. So many of you guys, you're recognizing or you're expressing gratitude for everything that you have learned, everything that you've done, everything that this very difficult, sort of very heavy, emotionally heavy situation has provided you. All right, the intentions that you should set, Seven of Swords, beautiful. This is your energy, Aquarius. This is moon in Aquarius. So some of you may have moon in Cancer, moon in Aquarius. But the Seven of Swords in reverse is about seeing that which maybe you weren't able to see before because now you're shifting your focus. For some of you guys, you've put some time or distance between whatever this was, separation, loss of a job. For some of you, I am getting, you may also be grieving the loss of a loved one. And I'm sending out all my love to each and every one of you who may be experiencing this, because I do feel some heavy heart chakra energy here with these cards. But the Seven of Swords here is telling me, again, you're taking a look at anything that might be draining you financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. and you're going to be moving on to calmer waters, taking us back to that Six of Swords. Time to move forward. You are moving forward. This is something that you're absolutely leaving in your past. Now, moon energy, very strong, not only because this is a moon reading, but some of you guys, you absolutely are dealing with a Cancer, maybe even a Scorpio or a Pisces, or you have that in your chart. But what you need to know, the moon, this is about very deep feelings. This is about a lot that was hidden from you is coming to light. There was a lot of confusion, but your path forward has been illuminated, Aquarius. I'm also seeing here that you guys have navigated some very, very difficult, stormy waters, and now Spirit is going to gift you with peace. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So some of my Aquarius, you guys are leaving a particular situation, and you're leaving that situation behind for yourself. Okay, you're doing it for your highest and your greatest good. Now, although you may be a little bit hesitant, I see this energy of this, look at this like sort of elf-like creature here coming out of the water, you know, definitely like, you know, in this healing energy, but somebody who has really, really built themselves up. This is a card of being alone, but not lonely, Aquarius, that you're absolutely making the right choice here. Many of you guys, you are grieving the loss of a relationship or a loved one, or maybe even a job. For some of you guys, I'm getting that you may have even started your own business. Okay, you may have left behind a particular job, and maybe you were upset with some of the results because you weren't seeing the results that you were hoping to manifest. What I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles, with this new moon in Cancer, you absolutely will be seeing, feeling those results. There's a beautiful energy of independence. Now, on July 21st, which happens to be my birthday, we have Venus moving into Virgo, and the Nine of Pentacles is Venus and Virgo energy. So Aquarius, many of you guys, they're showing me the Devil in reverse. You guys are releasing some sort of relationship or situation or thought process or even behavior because you're looking at, hey, this doesn't work for me anymore. Some of you could be on a journey of sobriety. Some of you guys are just getting yourselves financially in check, or you're creating a little bit of a nest egg, or a business that you've started or in your current position is starting to really provide you some stability. But it took going through and navigating this very sort of like, they're showing me a boat in a storm in foggy waters, whether that was in your relationship, in a situation. Some of you guys chose to be on your own, but it was an unsettling decision, or you didn't feel like you made the right choice. What I'm seeing here is that you are going to be rewarded, and you are going to be gifted with your stability, with your strength, and being so happy with what you've been through, so grateful for getting to where you have gotten, you know, on your own. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're single. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you don't have a support system or a network around you. Your angels and your guides, we see here with the Six of Cups, are absolutely along on this journey with you. And I also feel like you have 3D support during this difficult time. But this Nine of Pentacles is about really doing what makes you feel good. So that doesn't mean that you have to be single. It doesn't mean that you have to be isolated and alone, but you're looking back at your journey, and Aquarius, you guys have accomplished something really pretty amazing here, okay? Now, your overall energy is the Justice card. I love this. So some of you guys, this is relating to a deep soulmate contract, maybe even a twin flame journey. Many of you guys, you know, you had to make a very tough decision, but Spirit wants you to know that this decision was absolutely the best decision for you. Even if it felt confusing, even if you don't always see the path forward, we see this lighthouse, that there is, you know, you follow your light, you shine your light, you walk your true soul's path, Aquarius, and the universe is going to be meeting you halfway here with this Libran energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra or a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but this Justice card, I also heard Libra moon, so that might be for some of you, but the Justice card here is telling me that the pendulum is now going to swing in your favor, that karmic justice is being served. And what we see here is you guys are walking away from something that no longer serves you, or you're releasing grief and sorrow. You're not focusing anymore on what you don't have or what you lost or what you perceived as wasted. You're moving forward in a beautiful way. And they're showing me in my mind's eye the Star card, which is your energy, which is about healing, which is about hope, which is walking, you know, walking your true soul's path. Many of you guys, you may be leaving behind an Aries or your divine masculine, or somebody somebody that just wasn't coming in to offer you the safety, security, and stability that you needed, or somebody that was who was oppressive and controlling, or a situation or a job that just wasn't giving you the creative freedom that you wanted and that you needed. So Aquas, this is the type of freedom that I know my Aquarians out there, you guys deserve, and that you love, and you really flourish with this sort of being able to be, you know, having your own creative freedom, and this energy of detaching from this emotional heaviness that was really sort of holding you back. So let's go to the Good Tarot and see what messages come through for you guys. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So something that was really unfair, or that was stuck or stagnant, is now moving. The Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favor, Aquarius. This is often a surprise. This is often like, I'm feeling like the fog, or, you know, it's like the storm just automatically clears, or this fog is lifted. Some of you guys are coming into a considerable amount of stability and wealth when it comes to your work or your business. And for many of you guys, you know, your spirit wants you to know that there's certain things that happen, and you may not have been able to understand this while you were sort of in the midst of it, especially if this is a breakup or a separation or a difficulty within a family situation or a soulmate relationship. And as you know, soulmates don't always have to be lovers or romantic partners. They can be friends, co-workers, neighbors, you know, whatever it might be. But this is going to be like an instantaneous, wow, all of a sudden, you know, I'm just seeing like the sky clears, seeing that silver lining here. Wow, many of you guys, you're dealing with a Gemini, but this card, these cards are not meant to be read in the reverse. But with the Gemini, the Lovers card in reverse, many of you guys, you have gone through a very difficult separation. And you might have felt like victimized. You might have felt stuck. You might have felt like, why is this happening to me? Or why is this something that continues to happen to me? But Spirit wants you to know that you guys had to make a very, very tough decision, but you're going to see, sense, and feel the rewards of that decision. With the Chariot card, wow, some of you guys, you could have a Gemini, Cancer cusp person in your life, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Libra. These signs are coming out really strong, but really anybody. But many of you guys, you're moving towards soulmate union, or even union with your twin flame, but there was something here that needed to be released. Okay, some sort of sorrow. Now, this could be within your connection, okay, and it could be sort of a reconciliation between you, or it could be that you had to leave behind a karmic partner, somebody that you really felt was the one for you, because it just fell out of alignment, the connection, the person. You know, you learned the lesson that you needed to learn, but I feel like many of you were in a bit of a haze, or felt very emotionally heavy. And if this isn't a relationship reading for you, and it's about work, this is about a brilliant success. The Chariot is about ascension. It's about growth. It's about really charging full speed ahead with the Wheel of Fortune energy, you guys. And the Lovers, this is making a tough decision that's going to turn out more than in your favor. And look at that. So for some of you guys, it is going to be a reconciliation between you and somebody else. We have this beautiful number sequence of 6-6 coming through, which is a Venusian number, and Venus is really at play here with this new moon in Cancer. So you guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is about moving out of choppy waters. In fact, when I was talking to you about this emotional heaviness and this storm, I was seeing the 6 of Swords in my mind's eye. Absolutely amazing energy here for you guys. Venus rules love and finances, and it's about time that you deserve and that you experience those finer things in life, okay, that the universe and that Venus really truly wants to gift you. But it does require you taking a good hard look in the mirror and seeing what is it that has to go? What is it that has maybe spent too much time in my life or in my energy? And for some of you, it may be a karmic connection. For others of you, it could be some bad habits, or it could be a way of thinking. But I absolutely see nothing but good fortune here for you guys when it comes to love and finances. So many of you guys, you may be dealing with an air sign, because we saw that Emperor energy there in reverse, so in particular an Aries. But the King of Fire, this is telling me that you're attracting this. This is your own doing. There's going to be a lot of passion. And for those of my Aquarius out there who are entrepreneurs, your business is about to take off in a major, major way. Now, if you do work for somebody, this is about you really up-leveling. This is about you being seen by your superiors or by your bosses, and just being really recognized for your passion and your dedication. I love this energy. Aquas, you guys are coming out from underneath this fog. You know, the dark cloud that you feel maybe has been following you around is about to be lifted. So make sure to set your intentions with this beautiful new moon in Cancer. All right, so let's go ahead and see. We get bear spirit healing. So absolutely. So I told you in my mind's eye there, I was seeing the star card. There's such a major healing here taking place. And for those of you who have been grieving the loss of a loved one, I love this bear spirit. Bears might be important to you, but this is just a reminder that you're protected and guided. Many of you guys who have been losing sleep as well, or have been very stressed and anxious, I feel like you're going to be dreaming about this person. Or you know, you're gonna be having some dreams. There might be some psychic surgery taking place in the dream space. But for those of you who have lost a loved one, this person may be appearing to you in their dreams, and you guys might be sharing some really magical, beautiful moments because they're helping you heal and move forward. But that's not going to be for all of you. But look at how we see this beautiful maiden. Some of you guys may wear your hair in braids, or maybe somebody that you know or somebody close to you wears their hair in these braids. But look, we see both of the women depicted in this, in these cards with these huge protective animals. So Aquarius, you guys have actually, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but you guys have actually really done something that's quite remarkable here is what I'm seeing. You've done the unthinkable. It's like you've not only sort of tamed your inner demons here, but you guys, some of you guys have a very special connection to animals, really large and ferocious animals to be exact. And many of you guys, you have some serious protection in the spirit realms. So either a lion or a bear might be important to you. And we also see her very sort of magnificently, effortlessly managing these two horses that would like to go in different directions. And I just love this illumination here of the third eye chakra. Some of you guys might want to work with turquoise, and turquoise is definitely a beneficial stone, you know, for protection, for seeing, but also calling in wealth is what they're telling me. And we see reflecting pool stillness. So look at this. For many of you guys, you're just going through a major transformation. I'm also seeing a beautiful glow up. Some of you guys may have arm tattoos, or somebody very important to you may have like a full sleeve or a half sleeve or a very prominent arm tattoo. It could be tribal, it doesn't have to be. But what I'm seeing here really important though is that you've been in this energy of stillness. Any delays and frustrations that you guys have experienced is because there is a deep healing that's taking place for you guys. Aquarius, this is a beautiful reading. Everything's being balanced out for you. And for some of you guys, you're doing the unthinkable. Like you're actually healing from something that you thought, I don't know, it feels so much like a heartbreak or some sort of loss or some sort of major disappointment. But you guys are healing from it. And as a result, wow, you're calling in so much love and abundance, and things are just getting so much better for you. And this is something you've manifested. This is what the universe wants to deliver. So we see the mirror. So I get, for some of you guys, you could be dealing with a mirrored soulmate or even a twin flame connection. I hold the mirror up to see, accept, and love all of me. Now, for some of my aquas out there, I feel like this has come out before. Some of you guys could be on a journey of sobriety, and whether, you know, whatever it is that you were overindulging in, you're recognizing there was something. And even if it's a negative or abusive relationship, many of you guys, there was a point in time that you're looking back on, that you're recognizing that with this Seven of Swords, that you were doing something that wasn't making you feel good, and it was coming from a place of low self-worth. That's what's being healed here, and you're accepting and loving every part of yourself, seeing yourself as beautiful, handsome, sexy, amazing, intelligent, for the true bright light that you really truly are. And I love this energy of rejuvenation and renewal, and everything is just shifting for you because you're shifting your perspective, you're shifting your focus. And man, Aquarius, this is a beautiful reading for you guys. All right, so we get inner world. So exactly, so your inner world is shifting, and we're seeing that on the outside. Some of you guys are getting a memorable tattoo, like a memorial tattoo of either somebody who's passed, or you guys have, or thinking about getting a tattoo that marks a very significant shift in your life. Like I just keep getting somebody being on a journey of sobriety, or, you know, surviving an accident, or I don't know, just a very sort of something that's going to be a reminder for you of how awesome you are, are, or how much you've healed, or, you know, just it's just a weird little message, maybe not for everybody. But your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Yes. And we get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So for those of you where this is like a position, maybe you were unhappy in a job, or there was something that wasn't allowing you creative freedom, because we do see that Emperor in reverse, something that was just oppressive or was holding you back. This is what you're stepping into. This is like what you're loving, is being able to express this like unapologetically. Wow, Aquarius. And yeah, it's magnificent. So we get magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. And you're seeing what situations you were putting yourself in, or that you were a part of, that were reinforcing the opposite of this. And you're like, you know what? I'm no longer going to do that. You guys are making huge shifts. Amazing, amazing energy coming towards you. Lots of major arcanas here, you guys. So it's definitely spiritual big jobs. I love this for you. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.